How's it going? It's Yaku Pokemon, and just before I get started on this video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support we've been getting recently on the channel. It's been super crazy to say the least. We had a video get over 2,500 views. We had another video get over 500. We gained like 20 subscribers over the past like 2 days. It's been insane. So thank you guys so much. Enjoy the console collection 2022 video. Alright, starting from the oldest console and moving forward, this is my original Game Boy system. I got it in a box from Japan, so it's the Japanese version of the console, I believe. It's not in the best condition, but it's definitely a fixer-upper. It does work. It's fully functional. Definitely going to replace the screen on this one eventually. It's a little bit dirty, and you can see there's some fingerprints and stuff on it, but mostly just that kind of oxidization on it. Same with the rest of the console. I might try to get it nice and back to that factory colors that it was at before. But yeah, that's my Game Boy. Let's move on to the Game Boy Pockets. So I have two Game Boy Pockets. One of them is definitely in better condition than the other one. They both came in a box from Japan that I got a little while back. They're actually the same color, but one of them definitely looks more orange than the other. These are both the Japanese models, as you can see with the MGB Japan there. They both work. There's not much else to say about them. They're a super simple console, but I really do like them. This one has a really minty screen underneath the screen protector there, as you guys can see. This one a little bit more beat up on the screen, but both have their quirks. Let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, so next up is my Game Boy Lite here. As you can see, it has the Pokemon screen. I'm not actually sure if it came with the Pokemon screen originally on this one or if somebody just put one on, but I'm not complaining. I love Pokemon, so I definitely like this one. It has a little bit of scratches here, but I got it for a good price from Japan. And it works well, which is nice. So I'm really happy to have this one in the collection. They're kind of rare. They're hard to find in the Game Boy Lights nowadays. But yeah, I've got one and I'm really happy about it. And yeah, if somebody knows about that screen, let me know. I think this is just an original one with a screen plate on, the more I look into it. But yeah, some part of me, little part of me still hopes. So yeah, that's the Game Boy Light. Moving on to the GBAs, I own two. This is a 101, this is an 001. This red one here was actually my first ever Nintendo console, other than my DSi. So like my first Game Boy system, I should say. I got it with my friend Nathaniel. It's a 001, it's kind of cracked. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing Game Boy out there, but this is one of my favorite consoles to date. I have such good memories with it. It's what can I say? It's a Game Boy Advanced. I got my first Pokemon game on this. I played my first Pokemon game on this. I ended up getting this one for a good deal at a local game store, so that it has the 101 screen on it, which is really nice. And yeah, there's not much else to these guys. I have two Game Boy Advanced, one 101, one 001. I love them both very much. Here's my very damaged big Game Boy Advance, like not the SP version. I probably should put this before in the video, but I might leave it after. I don't have a backplate for it. It doesn't work very well. It crashes all the time, but I got it for super cheap from Japan. I'm probably going to end up fixing it up. Maybe I'll do that in a video, like fixing my old Game Boy Advance system and make it usable again, open it up. But yeah, until then, I'm just have it sitting in the on the shelf, and it still does work, but it doesn't work very well. I don't have batteries in it, so I can't show you guys, but it's I wanted to have one and it was on for a good price, so I picked it up. So moving on to the Game Boy Color, I only have this one. This is my only Game Boy Color. I bought it off my friend Jake for a really good price, and I really like the see-through one. You can kind of see all the interiors in this one. It's a little bit kind of dirty on the screen, but yeah, it still has the original Nintendo sticker. It's a Game Boy Color, what else can I say? Everything works. It's definitely one of my favorites. So moving on to the original DS, this is the DS Fat. It is the only one that I have. This console's been, it was on my wish list for like a super long time, and I was really happy when I finally Found one on Facebook Marketplace and went and picked it up for a good price. It has a couple dead pixels inside, and it's not the best condition kind of aesthetically here, but it's still one of my favorite consoles. What can I say? It looks really nice on the shelf. Sometimes I play it, but with the dead pixels, it makes it a little bit tough. And there's just kind of better options for DS games out there, but still one of my favorites, the DS, the original DS. Next up are the DS Lites. I actually have 3 of them. I'll show them really quick, and then I'll put kind of 2 of them over to the side here and show you this one. So this is my pink one. This one has like a super minty fresh screen, as you guys can see. It's like, especially the top screen, it's almost like not touched at all. I bought these so I could shiny hunt the DS Lite, but haven't really gotten around to using them too much. As you guys can see the back there. Really cool consoles. They look really kind of neat all stacked together. These little guys, they're not too expensive, so I wasn't too worried about picking up a few of them. I got 2 gray ones and a pink one. This one's like way more scratched up than the other ones, as you guys can see, but I love them all the same. My DS Lites, and hopefully they'll be in a lot more shiny hunting videos in the future. Alright, so I have 2 DSIs. I have this original kind of blue DSi. It's really dirty right now. This was actually my very first console. My mom got it for me for my birthday way back in the day. I think I was like, oh, how old was I? I must have been like 7 or 8 when I got this, but I got this and I got Fossil Fighters, and I played that game. I could never beat it until I was older, but I played that game throughout my childhood, and you know, this thing took a beating. I got angry and I like threw it against the wall one time, and like there's this other time where I like took the hinge and I like tried to bend it back as far as I could and snap it because I was angry. But don't be like me, it's not in very good condition. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't take the best care of this thing, but it's probably my favorite console that I own. I love this thing so much, and thank you Mom and Dad for getting me this when I was a kid. The other one I got is an XL version. I picked it up in a trade. I traded like a old Pokemon game for this and another old Pokemon game. I think I traded like Soul Silver, and I got Heart Gold plus this. I don't know, the guy just really wanted Soul Silver, I guess. It's in pretty good condition. The screens are as you'd expect from a console this old. They're a little bit dirty right now. I'd have to clean them up a little bit, but this is my XL and then my DSi. Both consoles I really like. This one's definitely my favorite. Moving on. So here are my 3DSs and 3DS XLs. I actually have a Midnight Purple 3DS, but my friend Ultra Jetix is currently borrowing it for a shiny hunt. So I'll show you my 3DS XLs. Oh, I have this Xerneas one, Xerneas Evoltol. It has something on it. I'll have to scratch that off, or clean it somehow, but this is like the Pokemon X and Y version. I love this thing. It's one of my favorite consoles. Pokemon X and Y is one of my favorite games, so had to go with this one. I think the red and the blue one are really cool. Definitely gonna have to clean that at some point. It's bugging me now. So I got this one, and then I have a black one that I bought for shiny hunting, and I have this blue one. This was my first one. Got it from a friend. It's done me really well. All these consoles have done me really well. I'll get my Midnight Purple back soon, and then it can be on the shelf with the rest of the consoles. But until then, we just have those. For the last of my 3DS collections, we have this Pikachu Yellow 3DS XL. It's not in the best condition. This is the one I used throughout high school when I would bring my DS to school every day. It's a new Nintendo 3DS XL. The screen's a little dirty, but this is like the one that I played all throughout like when I was growing up. So one of my favorites. I actually got a red version of this one, but the day I got it, I tripped and fell and broke both my arms, and this was in my pocket. And so my red one got all scratched up. I went back to GameStop and I was like crying to them, and I was like in my double cast, and I was like, please, like, is there warranty on this? And they said, yeah, let's see what I can do. And this just came out at the time, so I asked if I can get the Pikachu Yellow one instead, and they said yes. So shout out to the lady at GameStop that was able to allow me to get this one. You're a hero. I love this thing. It's one of the cutest Pokemon consoles I know. Yeah. We'll move on to the last console right now. All right, so last but certainly not least, my Nintendo Switch. This is Switch Lite. I don't have an actual Nintendo Switch. I gave it to my friend for his birthday, but we have this Switch Lite. I don't really want to take this off, but as you guys can see, it is like the Zacian and Zamazenta version with the red and blue buttons. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite Nintendo Switches for sure. It's near and dear to my heart. I played through all of the Switch Pokemon games on this one. I'm a big fan just of the portability, and I can just sit in my bed and play Switch all day. Probably not the healthiest thing to do, but I'm trying to keep this in as good as condition as I can, of course. Definitely one of my favorites. That's the end of the whole console video. Once again, the collection is still growing. If I had to pick my favorites, I'd probably go with this one and this one over here. These two definitely my favorites in my collection. If you enjoyed this video, definitely let me know. I want to do another one of these in the future when I get more budget and I can get a better camera and more systems and a better microphone so you guys can hear me better. But I just wanted to get another video out there, and once again, I'll probably put this in the beginning of the video, but I really appreciate the recent support we've been getting. We hit a video, get over 1,000 views, and then we hit like another video, get over 500, and that's so big for me because I really enjoy this, and I'm happy that other people are enjoying it too, because that just makes it all the more better for myself and makes me even more happy to be making these videos. So if you enjoyed, definitely hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you enjoyed. Let me know what I should do differently, because once again, I'm just learning. I'm just a kid making videos in my room, so all the nice support is really appreciated. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.